Hi everyone, my name is Fabiana da Silva Boyce. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. The topic of today will be guilt. And I've been reflecting on it and thinking about why do we have sometimes all these feelings of guilt, right? And the reason why I think it's because we are human beings and we care. And sometimes we care way too much about things or people that we just shouldn't waste our time or our energy. I'm just thinking, for example, let's start with like in my situation right now that I'm living, being a mom. So for the ones who decide to stay at home and take care of the kids or the children, right? Sometimes the moms feel guilty because, oh, I'm not carrying on with my career, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm at home taking care of my kids, and this is beautiful. If you had the opportunity to stay at home and take care of your kids, don't feel guilty about that, because in the future you can always get back to work and do whatever you want with your life, right? But I know a lot of moms who sometimes feel guilty because they decided to stay at home and they are happy that they are doing that for their kids, but they are also sometimes unsatisfied that they are not doing something for themselves as far as work. So don't feel guilty. You are an awesome mom for taking care of your kids already. In my case, in my situation, I'm a working mom. Sometimes for the group of working moms, we do feel very guilty because we have to give up on the most important phase of our kids to provide, right? And for all the working moms out there, you are also an amazing mom. If you are staying at home or you are at work providing, you're caring and you're also providing. So it's totally fine. And for the working moms in my situation, in my case, as it is my case, sometimes we do worry about like, oh, I wish I could be at home with my children and taking care of them. But you are also an amazing mom. The fact that you are providing, the fact that you are worrying about where your kid's going to be at, where you're gonna drop him off, the clothes, how about the food, the toys that he or she will have to bring to school. So don't criticize yourselves because you're choosing to stay at home or because you're choosing to work. The fact that you're making a choice that makes you and your kids happy, that's what matters the most. I also wanted to emphasize that it's so important we don't criticize ourselves for everything that we have done in the past. Whatever you have done in the past should stay in the past, right? Sometimes we may have said things that hurt people or have done things that hurt people. If you have already asked for forgiveness and if you have already gotten over it, it's time to move on. Like by staying in the past and focusing on what you did, you're not really helping yourself. You're just blocked. You're just stuck in a mental cycle that you're just like, I did that and I can't get out of it. And it's not good because you're not really moving on. You're not really focusing on what you can do to improve yourself in the future. So the only advice that I have for today is whatever you did in the past, try to live in the past. By focusing on the past the entire time, you're not allowing yourself to live now, the present. So my advice for today is move on. It's all right. You wouldn't have become the person that you are today if you haven't made all those mistakes and you haven't learned from it. So you learned from it, time to move on. All right, guys, have a wonderful week. If you know anybody who would benefit from this advice, please feel free to share my channel or forward this link to your friends. And I hope you guys have an amazing and a fabulous week. Bye, everyone.